Hi guys, welcome back to Audit Army, the best place to be for police and auditor interactions on YouTube. Be sure to hit the like button if you enjoy the video, and don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so that you never miss a future upload. Anyway, let's get into today's video.
He has my ID, he snatched my ID out my hand.
All right, cool. Well,
all right, so what else we need?
Hey, just so you know, you have spike strips underneath your tires, so if you try to take off your
spike strips.
In this video, a police officer pulls over a vehicle. In the vehicle is a father and his children coming home from a sporting event. The police officer tells the driver of the vehicle that he's been pulled over because his vehicle has not been registered. The individual driving the vehicle explains to the police officer that the vehicle was purchased in the past 3 weeks, but it is in fact registered. The police officer becomes quite agitated and aggressive. Keep watching to see what happens next.
Get my ID. Yeah, record this, Asian.
Why we pulled over, sir?
We just left the USF game and y'all driving aggressively and right up on my butt. Why would y'all driving my and then you snatching it? Oh, so you think you snatched my ID, yes, right? For what reason?
To identify you, because it's a lawful traffic stop. The vehicle comes back unregistered. That's why
it's a brand new car. I just bought this car less than 3 weeks ago.
Not showing registered.
All right.
ID on you, boss man?
No, you ain't taking my son's IDs. They're my sons.
Okay.
And they very well. We went to a college USF game, and you got nothing better else to do.
Some kind of way, sir. Huh? I'm treating you like you're.
No, but you asking my 16-year-old for he don't have ID, and neither do my other one in the back seat.
Okay, perfect. I have the right to ask everybody in the car for their ID. Okay, let's get this straight.
No, we ain't getting nothing straight.
I run this scene.
It's nothing to be ran.
It's that simple.
It's nothing to be ran. It's nothing to be ran. He has my ID, he snatched my ID out my hand.
All right, cool. Well,
all right, so what else we need?
Hey, just so you know, you have spike strips underneath your tires, so if you try to take off your
spike strips?
Yep.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I just want you to know that, so that way you don't try to take off and bust your tire, that's all.
Okay, that's fine.
Where we got to go, sir?
Listen, all it is, it's simple, man.
You guys was driving aggressively. I thought you was a young person driving aggressively. You ran the red light, and I'm like, look at these teenagers running the red light. Teaching my sons not to drive like that. But instead, y'all got behind me because I hit on brakes because I thought you was some teenagers driving aggressively, and I was teaching my sons not to drive aggressively. Huh?
Do I ever get a chance to talk?
What you got to say?
Because you committed a traffic violation.
How much committed a traffic violation? What traffic?
Did you hear what the other officer told you?
He didn't say it.
What did the other officer tell you?
He never said that. He said his car is not registered.
Okay, and that's a traffic violation.
It's a brand new car and we just bought it.
Okay, I'll tell you what. Would you like for me to show you? Here's the deal.
No, I'll show you my registration.
Listen.
Open the glove box.
Yeah, grab the registration.
Grab my registration. That's a bunch of nonsense. A brand new car I just bought, and you telling me it's not registered.
Yep. So here's what happens. Okay, hold on one second here. Okay, so...
You straight? So what?
Yeah, I'm getting ready to tell you.
Okay.
Who did you purchase the car through?
What you mean who I purchased it through?
Who did you purchase? Which
part of that dealership?
Yes.
What dealership? Say what dealership, because you say what person. Person is a person. What dealership? Toyota or Tampa Bay?
Listen, we'll just give him the ticket and be done with this.
It's no ticket to be given.
Okay, in all honesty, what in the world is going on in this video? The initial police officer was overly aggressive with this individual. Granted, the individual driving the vehicle was pretty agitated himself, but for good reason. The second police officer was just about as annoying as the first one, and it seems that the both of them have no interest in actually upholding the law, but dishing out tickets instead. Again, to be completely honest, this traffic stop makes absolutely no sense.
We don't know that you haven't committed a crime yet.
Okay, so once you figure that out, I'll provide an ID. Until then, am I free to go?
No.
Okay, so then I'm gonna remain silent then.
You can make this a lot easier if you would just explain what you're doing here and let us know who you are.
This video starts off with a police officer approaching an individual standing around taking pictures and videos of police vehicles. Confused, the police officer asks the individual why they're standing around taking pictures and videos. The individual recording the video states just because he's standing outside taking pictures. The officer in turn then asks for his ID. I think we all know where this situation's about to go. Keep on watching to see what happens next.
I'm standing out in public taking pictures.
Okay, why are you taking pictures of vehicles?
Just because I'm standing out in public taking pictures?
Okay, do you have any ID on you?
No. Have I done something wrong?
It's a little suspicious if someone's taking pictures of license plates leaving a secure building.
Is that a misdemeanor or a felony?
No, it's suspicious.
Okay. So why do I need ID?
Because we need to know who you are.
I don't think so. If I've not committed a crime, I'm not giving you ID.
323. You started, Jordan. You heard the subject's refusing to provide ID or identify himself.
Like I said, I'm out in public taking pictures. That's
right.
it.
But again, you're taking pictures of people leaving police vehicles.
Okay.
Police vehicles from a police parking lot.
Okay.
That's suspicious.
Is it suspicious? Is that a crime?
It's not a crime.
Okay,
it's
so then, am I free to go or am I being detained?
You're being detained right now.
Okay, can you tell me the crime?
We're detaining you because of your suspicious activity.
Is that a crime?
Okay.
Am I being detained or
We
am I
need you to
free to go?
provide some sort of ID.
Am I being detained or am I free to go?
You're not free to go right now.
Okay,
No.
so I'm being detained. Can you articulate a crime?
We don't know that you haven't committed a crime
Okay,
yet.
so once you figure that out, I'll provide an ID. Until then, am I free to go?
No.
Okay, so then I'm just gonna remain silent then.
You can make this a lot easier if you would just explain what you're doing here and let us know who you are.
Sir, I told you I am out taking pictures in public. That's what I'm doing.
Right.
I walked all around the Civic Center taking pictures. This is the most advanced place in all of Surprise. I went to take pictures. I'm a photographer.
Okay.
Am I not allowed to do that?
The information I was given was that you were standing outside of our gate.
I was.
Okay.
Is that illegal? I was on a public sidewalk. I never entered your facility.
If you were a police officer,
I'm not a police officer.
If you were,
I'm not.
Would you find that concerning?
I don't understand what you're trying to say here, because a person standing on public facility.
Can I ask you a question?
You can ask me anything you want. I'm not going to answer, but you can ask.
I mean, we're just trying to talk here.
Okay.
Right?
This is not a consensual encounter. First of all, I didn't ask for help. I don't need help. I'm standing here taking pictures in public.
Detectives and police officers and other people leaving a secure facility in vehicles that are assigned to us. Some people work as in undercover capacities, and we have a person out recording those as they're leaving vehicles.
Okay. How do I know that?
Well, how do we know who you are?
You don't know who I am.
That you're not a threat to us, or
well, if I was a threat to us or threat to you, would I be out here in an orange vest, not trying to hide anything? I didn't run from you. I stood here right when you called me. I'm not trying to run. I'm not a threat. I'm no threat. I have no weapons. I would show you, but I'm afraid if I reach for my hip, something bad would happen. Well, I'm not going to do that. I have no weapons. I have no ill intent.
If you reach for an ID and let us...
Well, I don't have an ID and wouldn't show it to you if I did, because, again, I have not committed a crime.
If you'd like to eliminate the possibility of, in our minds, that you're committing suspicious activity.
A suspicious activity is not a crime.
How you doing? I'm Lieutenant Robertson.
Can I have your name?
Badge number, please. Myself.
Your badge number, please.
2029.
Thank you.
All right, you can go ahead and leave, but you have to realize that it does look suspicious.
I don't have to realize that, sir. I'm glad you say I can leave.
Have a good day, sir.
Thank you.
As per usual, another individual recording videos of police vehicles for no reason, and a cop with nothing better to do with their time than to engage with this bored person. All on the grounds of the overly ambiguous guy's suspicious activity. As the video went on, so much time was in fact wasted that they had an entire squadron of police officers. I mean, what could they possibly have hoped to achieve here? If the goal was in fact setting the world record of wasting time, well then I'd say mission accomplished.
I would request to speak with a supervisor. I will have a supervisor right out here. I'm not going to walk back in there after you got all scared of me walking in with a camera. So I'll wait right here. Give me a supervisor. Then what's suspicious about it, sir? Explain that to me.
This video starts off with a police officer approaching an individual recording a video. The officer states in the video that the individual is being approached because they were inside their lobby taking video footage of their records area. The individual recording the video reminds the police officer that that lobby is a public area. Another police officer arrives on scene and the two become quite snarky. I'm not sure there's another name for this other than attempted intimidation.
My name's Brian Hawkins. I'm with the police department.
Okay.
Apparently you walked into our records area filming everything. Can I ask what you're filming? What you're filming for?
It's a public lobby, correct? Anyone could walk in there?
Yeah.
Okay, I walked in and took pictures. Perfectly legal. Name and badge number, please.
Can
I have your name and badge number, please?
Can I have your name?
No, you can't.
Date of birth?
No, you can't. Can I have your name and badge number, please?
You see my name right there.
Did you say that to the judge? If you go into court, you say that to the judge, you say my name is here?
Are you here to pick a fight, sir?
I'm not here to pick a fight. Ask for your name and badge number. That's all I need.
You understand it's highly suspicious that you're walking into a police... Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
It's not every day that somebody walks into our lobby and starts filming, so we just asked you what you're doing.
It's also not every day that somebody walks in and deposit medicine. Did you stop that guy that did that?
That's actually it's a medicine drop-off.
Okay,
so it actually is common.
So a public lobby, is common for people to walk in. Just because I have a camera doesn't change anything. Now, I'm going to stop talking until you get a supervisor here, since you couldn't give me your name and badge number, and neither of you.
I can. I just didn't feel like it.
Okay, my badge number is
543.
568, and I walked up and introduced myself as Brian Hawkins. So.
And then you got hostile. So now I'm just going to remain quiet until you get a supervisor.
Nobody's hostile. If you would like to speak to a supervisor, you can request to speak with one.
I would request to speak with a supervisor.
You can go into the lobby.
I will have a supervisor right out here. I'm not going to walk back in there after you got all scared of me walking in with a camera. So I'll wait right here. Give me a supervisor. Then what's suspicious about it, sir? Explain that to me.
In my 12 years here, you're the only individual that has walked in the lobby of the police department and filmed.
Okay. In your 12 years here, I'm probably the only individual with an orange vest you've seen, right?
No, absolutely not.
Okay. Well, either way.
There's people doing traffic control wear reflective vests all the time.
Is that suspicious?
No, because typically they're working in intersections.
So typically somebody wanting to go out and take some pictures in public, is that also suspicious?
It all depends on what they're filming.
Okay. I'm filming everything I can see in public.
And I saw you filming patrol cars going in and out of the station. That also is suspicious.
Which is also in public. If you don't want us to see it,
I'm not
build a wall.
Have I told you at any time that you can't do what you're doing?
Then why is it suspicious?
Because it's not normal.
So what? Wearing a coat in the middle of friggin' summer in Arizona is not normal either. It's also not suspicious. Give me a break.
Actually, that would be suspicious in the summertime.
Okay, well then maybe you guys need to tone down your suspicion level. Everything that happens is not suspicious.
Okay.
And please, get a supervisor. I'm not saying another word. Thank you.
You're not being detained in any way.
Good. Okay.
They said this was highly suspicious activity. What I find highly suspicious is not providing a badge number upon request, but then immediately providing the badge number the moment somebody says they're going to get your boss involved. To me, it sounds like a case of someone getting their ego bruised. It's surprising enough that neither one of them were willing to get their supervisor on scene. At least that we know of. What I do know is it took more than 2.5 minutes for them to even disengage with this individual. What a complete and utter joke.
Here you go. I'm gonna need to see your ID, sir. Sir?
Time to go. Let's go. You need to leave.
Excuse me? Don't touch me.
This video starts off with an individual inside of a public building trying to go upstairs. The individual recording the video is actually stopped by a police officer who wants to see some ID. As the video continues, the police officer continues to ask this individual several questions, including yet again for their ID. The individual recording the video complies, but things begin to get very interesting the moment he shows his quote-unquote ID.
Let's go check up upstairs.
Weren't you just up there?
Huh?
Weren't you just up there?
No, I think I came from downstairs.
You have an ID, sir?
Yeah, I do.
Can I see that, please?
Oh, certainly.
Where are you from?
No, I was thinking about moving here.
Oh, yeah. No, your real ID.
Yeah, this is.
No.
Here you go. I got some ID right here. The D.
Yeah, why don't you attend to come over here? What's that?
I got the ID. Here you go.
Driver's license.
Oh. Here you go. I'm gonna need to see your ID, sir. Sir?
Time to go. Let's go. You need to leave.
Excuse me? Don't touch me.
Touch you?
Yeah, you just did. You just bumped me. Why? For what? What did I do wrong?
You were told to leave by me.
For what? What crime?
Let's go.
What crime did I do? I'm here to get papers.
Let me see it.
No, you could look right here. Excuse me?
Didn't you already get your papers?
I think you need to slow your roll right now.
Slow my roll?
Yeah. You know you work for me?
Come on down here. Come on down here.
For what?
Come on.
I committed no crime.
Come on.
I'm here to look at papers, get papers, see what services you provide.
Right now.
Well, you could tell all day, but I followed the law.
Come on.
I followed the law.
You're the deputy. Come on.
What did I do wrong? You guys can't, this ain't Russia. You can't just make up rules yourself.
Mike.
What's your name and badge? Buchanan County.
My name and badge, and you haven't given me your name and badge.
Because you're a public servant. Did you forget?
It doesn't matter.
It does. Did you forget? You work for me.
No.
You work for the people.
Do you live in Buchanan County?
It's none of your business.
What do you need?
Well, I just got here. I'm going to each one of these buildings, asking what services they provide. I'm getting certain things, like I just got a passport info because I'm going to fill it out and get a passport.
Well, check out the building.
Exactly. Why couldn't we do that in the first place? So you have no problem?
No.
Exactly. Do you have a problem now?
Captain says it's fine.
Yeah, and he says it's fine because maybe, you know, he appreciates the Constitution.
Just don't interrupt or go back into any place that you're not.
Exactly, and I don't. Exactly, and I don't.
That's all I ask.
Yeah, that's fine with me.
Certain parts of the building are not limited.
Yeah, it'll say restricted or certain
Well,
signs.
just, you know, anything that's open to the public, if you want to go in and
Exactly.
go ahead and do it.
Okay.
That would be my recommendation. Don't stand around and argue with us on it. Just go ahead and do
I mean, it shouldn't be them arguing with me, is the thing.
Either way.
Okay.
Oh, yes. The individual recording the video sure produced an ID, all right. All joking aside, I can't tell what was a bigger waste of time. The individual recording a video of himself playing harmless pranks on a police officer, or the time and effort it took to go to the store and pick out these gag gifts. Honestly, I think the biggest waste of time is the fact that their captain had to show up. I think that the only real takeaway from this video for those police officers is that they need to get a better sense of humor. Cause this was just funny.
You show him the pass when he asks to see a pass.
Listen, you don't know what happened, okay?
Listen,
I got on the bus before
you raise your voice to me, you're gonna have a problem.
I got freedom of speech, okay?
Slow it.
You better stop.
Listen to me, I'm asking you a question.
I don't answer questions.
This video is just a wild bus ride. Full pun intended, of course. This video starts off with a police officer stepping onto a bus. In the video, the bus driver has asked one of the passengers to leave. The police officer tries to enforce this request, but the passenger who was asked to leave produces his bus pass and says that he has every right to be on the bus until his stop arrives. As the video continues, you can see the police officer in this situation getting physically angry.
Sir,
Yes.
they ask you to leave the bus?
You don't have no right to ask me to leave the bus.
Do you have a bus pass?
Yes, I do.
Let me see it. Got anything on you? Weapons, anything like that? No, you don't. I asked the question. Now, listen to me. He's going to tell you to get off the bus. You don't get off the bus, I'm going to take you off the bus.
I'm with my wife. He cannot tell me what stop to get off.
Yes, he can.
No, he cannot.
Let me see your bus pass.
You can legally do anything you want.
Let me see your bus pass.
But I will not get off this bus until my stop arrives. Keep that camera right where it is. Your name and badge number, sir.
Royal 6611, and you are being audio visually recorded as well.
So what's going on? He didn't pay, or what's happening?
I don't know if he paid or not. He never showed me the pass. I asked him for a pass. He tried to tell me, you know, my
This is the pass? Is this the pass? Why didn't you show him the pass when he asked to see a pass?
Listen, you don't know what happened, okay?
Listen,
I got on the bus before
you raise your voice to me, you're gonna have a problem.
I got freedom of speech, okay?
Slow it.
You better stop.
Listen to me, I'm asking you a question.
I don't answer questions.
No, I'm asking you questions. If he has to see a bus pass, why didn't you show it to him?
I just told you again.
Why didn't you?
I got on the bus prior to him getting on the bus. I had already paid my fare. I don't have to answer to him. And I get off on any stop I please to get off on.
This bus opens doors, all 3 doors. Nobody checks passes. So
do you know?
Our job to get on and physically check passes.
You're not going to harass me on the bus.
Okay, so you hear what he said?
I don't care what he said.
Okay, so
may I have my legal pass back,
this
sir?
is his job. Okay? You don't know who or when they came.
You see what
That's
they
her
said?
pass.
This
That's
is
her pass.
I'm her attendant, okay?
That's her pass.
It's
though.
my pass. I'm in possession of this,
So
okay?
you want to tell me?
No, I've told you.
Get an ID on you?
I don't need an ID.
Yeah,
I'm accused of crime.
Let me see your ID.
I asked you a question.
Right now, we are investigating. So
am I being detained?
Right now, you are. If you're going.
What crime have I committed?
So let me see this.
What crime have I committed or about to commit?
Because for security, you didn't show them a bus pass.
That's not a crime.
Okay, listen to me. It is. If you're
That's not a
you
crime.
can't be on the bus.
What is
bus pass.
What is it? A felony or a misdemeanor?
That's a misdemeanor.
Okay, then you arrest me for not having a bus pass.
Anybody has a pass?
That's what you do.
Okay,
you
so
arrest me.
You got a bus pass?
Go ahead.
Okay, listen. Next time
I'm
you
not
ask
answering
for a
no
bus pass,
question. I'm not answering any questions.
you give it to them.
dismissed.
That's it.
You dismissed. I got no more to say to you.
Next time they
I
get
got
one?
no more to say to you.
Okay, good.
You dismissed.
Good.
You
are dismissed.
funny. You dismissed. I told you I wasn't getting off this bus.
Have a good day, sir.
You too, sir.
I don't care who you are. This video is just pure entertainment. Between the angry bus driver, unruly passenger, and just annoyed police officer, it just had all of the makings of one heck of a sitcom. In all seriousness, I can't imagine how bad of a day you must be having to call the police on a situation like this. And you gotta feel for the police officer. There's no telling what kind of nonsense they show up to on a daily basis. If I was him, I'd probably be irritated as well. At least in the end, they all seem to have a good laugh about it. Thanks for making it to the end of the video, guys. Remember to subscribe and like the video. And for more insane police encounters, click on one of the videos on your screen right now or click on our channel page. Bye, guys.